Greetings and welcome to the Lord of the Rings Realms in Exile. So, it's been a hot minute since we've done this mod, and this was the voted for the poll. So, here we are, we're just gonna jump right in. This will be in conjunction with our Cons of the Step series. So, other than that, I did have to roll back in order to play this. So we're at 1.15. Other than that, let's just go in. And we're gonna go here to the War of the Rohirrim. And last time we did a showcase, I was interested in trying the dwarf stuff. So I think we're going to be a dwarf this series. I'm going to take a picture of that. That might be a good screen thumbnail. So I just want to jump right in here and then just double check some land. Because there was like wilderness. I was like, maybe we should become king of whatever. But I can't remember what was what. So let's just start here and just check independent. Click on the county and select the Vale of Drakes. I think is what I wanted to do. There's a bunch of dwarves around here, and it's all wilderness. So let me just the Iron Mountains. So maybe becoming king of the Iron Mountains and the Gray Mountains would be our goal. Vale of Drakes. Why is it called the Vale of Drakes? I actually looked that up. Uzmek, Kibblecook. Yeah, and there's a whole bunch of orcs and everything that we can go and fight about. So what would be Bearfield, Edricsburg? You're an orc, right? Yeah, orcish. Theodric the Twin, Fireheart Mine. So where would be the best place for us to start? I mean, this is all friggin' wilderness. Druin's Anvil. Alright, so probably one of these bits here where we are connected. You know what, let's just see if we'd be able to do that. Let's switch characters to say here. You need to border the wilderness county. Alright, so technically not bordering. What if we switched it up to here. Okay, so we could colonize, say, the Vale of Drakes and just start working on that, huh? Dragon territory. Dragon vanquished. Oh, it doesn't even cost money, I guess. It's just gonna take that time unless there's events. Clearing colonization blockers allows your settlement to upgrade. Dragon cults. Huh. Could be. Okay, you know what? I have an idea. Alright, yeah. No, I have an idea. Let me just see what we can do about it. Maybe not. I'm trying to think here. I've been switching around, found a dwarf character here, and I was seeing if there's any interesting decisions or series goals that we could do. So I don't know if they've actually done much when it comes to this colonization thing, because I just clicked it and then it's just, and we got dragon territory. It's gonna take 5 years and maybe there'll be events. I'm not entirely sure. Strange creatures. So maybe we'll just jump in. Let's just speed up here. The Children of Mahal. Alright, that didn't give anything. Yes, I am interested in the crafting lifestyle, though. that'd be interesting to do. I kind of want to be a wanderer. That was one of my initial thoughts, was to be like a landless adventurer who was like a wandering blacksmith kind of character, like an elf, like maybe a half elf. I don't know if that option's in the character creation. I don't think it is. I didn't see it. But something like that. War declared. Yeah. Have to deal with all this. But we're not getting any events. I just want to switch over here then. What if we were just the Iron Hills? Does anyone know if there's like a list of interesting series or goals that we can potentially do for this one? Like the Princess of Darkness has the Princess of Darkness wiki, and they've made a whole thing where you can just take a look and see unique goals and series goals and everything like that. Does anyone know if someone made one for the Lord of the Rings here? Integrate the West March. Integrate Buckland. Otherwise, I'm just trying to find some interesting ones, to be honest, actually. Because I can just make our own goal. It's not that hard if we wanted to be a dwarf and just create the Iron Mountains or something. It doesn't seem that difficult. Restore the realm of Sergala. Alright. So if we wanted to do an elf playthrough like that. And I don't know if they've integrated they've obviously added, you know, landless adventures and everything, but I don't know how well they've integrated it, per se. And you know what I mean? Because I've not kept up. You know, I just kind of play whenever where I feel like at the time, and then learn as I go, but probably should have paid more attention. Yep, and then there's Hama the warrior poet. There's Haleth. And then there's Hera. If anyone's seen the movie, I'll be honest, a lot of people hated the movie for some reason. The movie was fine. The movie was good. I liked it. They just expanded upon a character that had no name and had nothing to do with anything, and they created a little story that integrated them into what was happening. I don't find that any odd or bad. But a lot of people seem to have issues, so I'm not sure. Another one we could do was one of our first series goals was to be just like a Gondorian like noble, and then rise up and become the true king. Especially now. I mean, restore the Gondorian province, establish the Rangers of Athelion, invite elves, claim the kingship. Yeah. Dynamic requirement is, oh boy. At least 5 of the following must be true. 2 points. You have a claim. Both sides of Osgiliath, which is what I would like to do. You defeated the Dark Lord. Remember your house completed the heirs of a Narian legend with a mythical legend quality. You have reintegrated. Alright. Because you are a ruling steward of the House of Húrin, you must also be arrogant and ambitious. But what if I wasn't? You know, what if I just wanted to see if there was anything in there. You need to enable the show reactive device in settings to make achievements. Oh. Let's see legends. Heirs of Anarion, Elendil the Tall, the Star of Arendil. What if we wanted to do Lord Suldor? Petition? I don't know where to pay homage. Find the star. So if we wanted to get up, we would have to, you know, basically try to conquer the inside of Gondor. And then perhaps we would be able to do that. Or maybe it's just because we'd have to be the steward. But you all know what I mean. This is just me talking here. Basically the showcase episode where we're just deciding what kind of series we want to do. Where is Osgiliath? Osgiliath? around here, right? Because there's... Wait, no, it's that. Dol Amroth. There's Dol Amroth. Gondor. Start. Watership of Minas Tirith is over here. And then... Yeah, there we go. This is Osgiliath. And I'm not gonna lie, Osgiliath is actually like one of my favorite locations in the Tolkien Legendarium, Tolkien verse. Just because I like the idea, it's one city basically divided in two by a river, and there's a big bridge that just connects. I just like it. I always like islands, you all know that. And there's Caer Andros here. Interesting. What else could we do? We could potentially go down over here. No, I don't want to load. I want to switch. Bestow heirloom approachment between Belikar and Falea. Maybe I should have taken a look at the interesting characters. Maybe that would be a thing. Unite the Dunes. Purchase Mumakil. Oh, there was a... There's that R dude. We should take a look at the ring rates and see if we can do an evil series as well. Where would be... Well, let's just see. Find character. All. Sort by age. Sauron the Necromancer of Dol Guldur, Radagast, Gandalf, Saruman, Ingwe. Alright, we gotta go past the elves. I'm Bombadil. He should be the eldest being, I'm just saying. He's alone. He's just a wilderness. Alright. There's a Glorfindel the Strong. Yeah. Elrond half elven. Elros Tar miniature. Who we don't know really much about anything, but he's one of my favorite characters as well. We're gonna be talking about your favorite characters. That's what I'm gonna ask. What's your guys' are top 5 favorite characters? There we go. In the whole of the series. Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, Silmarillion, Appendices. I'm just curious on who you guys like. Rofer. What was I looking for? I was looking for... Oh, there's more of the Blessed. Okay, no. Elrond. Alright, you know what? Let's see if I can find, like, Ring Wraith. Loss of the One Ring. No. What about Nazgul? Nazgul. Alright. Alright, let's go over to where... Oh, the Witch King has Mordor. Alright, let's take a look here. Return of Sauron. Found Holy Order. What about another Ring Wraith? Court of Hell. Golden King. A Mool. Alright. You don't have any land. Only you do. Barony. Bonham. Over here. We can't even play as him. Alright. Unless... Alright, Kamul. What if we granted you all of Minas Morgul? And then we switch over to you. Nothing of interest, I suppose. Unless... Magic? No, nothing. Well, sorcery available is over here. Select ritual. This is what we do. Call the Horde, forge Morgul weapons, black breath. Okay. So that's what that's all about. Artifact crafting. Then what? Say we go over here. Are you a member of the Dunedain? No, doesn't look like it. Let's see if we can find yeah, I guess they don't have the CK2 where you can search for an artifact. Fair enough. Narya. And the Staff of Saruman. Istari. I was hoping the blue wizards would be in here, and then maybe that would be something to do. Maybe they're in the other bookmark. So I suppose we could go check that out. Let's exit to the main menu. New game. Play as any ruler. And let's just check it out. Alright, so let's just see. We played as Denethor. Destroy Mordor. Restore Gondorian province. Invite elves. Promote a Gondorian renaissance. Gaze into the Palantir. No, not you. Where's Dol Amroth? I want to see Adrahal. Where's... Oh, there he is. Imrahil. I thought Imrahil was the lord of Dol Amroth, but I could be wrong. Prince Adrahil. No. Start, and then are you... Oh, you are unlanded. Okay. Imrahil is an interesting character. I don't know why. But he pops up in a chapter or two, and I don't know. He's got the blood of Numenor. He's got more blood of Numenor, as noted by Legolas, than most. So let's just see. We wanted to do that and check. Like, I'm gonna be honest, he should have, I think Imrahil should have Blood of Numenor too. Since even Legolas has noted that. If the Numenorians of old were like Imrahil, they were a force. In the meantime, you don't have any specific things here, just destroy Mordor. Okay. About the Riddermark, King Theoden. Reunite the Eotheod. Getting a nickname the Unifier. Alright. Theodred cannot marry. No. And there's Eowyn. Eowyn and Eomer. Wonder why they can't marry at the moment. Probably because, you know, canon characters and all that jazz. Ferambras took. Fortinbras. And then there's Old Took. Isambald, Hidolfield, Isengard, Mirabella, Belladonna. Belladonna took. Who did die? All right, and then there's Bilbo. Bilbo has Frodo, like weed smoker. And then Frodo, who has a relationship with, just friends with Bilbo. All right. Master Bilbo. What if we did switch to the Shire? Establish house traditions. Sorry, that just looks so cool. And I say cool, I mean little hobbit on the big throne. Caradoc. Or Chief Tharzug. Chief Aragorn of the Dunedain. Let's start as you. Hunt roaming foes, adopt Arnorian culture, expand duchy, become an adventurer. We have the Ring of Barahir and the Shards of Narsil. And at least he's got his friends. Elrond, Eladin, Elrohir, and Eredon. What, you don't have your lover? Eladin and Elrohir, Arwen and Domiel. Alright. Well, there we go. There's a quick look at the Lord of the Rings Realms in Exile. Let me know what kind of series we should do. I wanted to do a poll, but honestly, I can't even think of what one what I should put on there. Dwarf, elf, just human. So let me know your guys' thoughts and leave anything down below. Leave a like if you like, leave a dislike if you dislike, but tell me why, and I shall see you all later.